friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I painted this BT21 sketchbook cover. So I just started with a black sketchbook and I gave it a few coats of white paint as the base. I knew I wanted to incorporate baby BT21 and purple, so I decided to do a night sky theme, and then I found some really cool Nintendo inspired artwork on Pinterest that I wanted to incorporate as well, so I just used that as inspiration and came up with the design. And I just went in with some purple acrylic paint for the background, and then I went in with lighter shades of purple and pinks for the clouds. I've been artsy my whole life, but I really do struggle when it comes to composition and design, so this was a little out of my comfort zone. And since I was recording, I felt a little bit of added pressure just to get all of the layout and the colors just right. So right about here, the lighting changes. I'm so sorry, I was using natural light and it got a little late into the day, so I had to stop, but I will pick up shortly and the lighting will be better. So you will see me going over the same area a few times. It's just because my paints aren't the highest quality, but I really don't mind, so I just add a few more coats and it seems to do the trick. Anyways, I've done a few BT21 projects in the past. I've done a few Shrinky Dink pins and different paintings of them, but I really don't get tired of them because they're just so cute. Also, please don't mind my phone. I didn't realize that it was in the frame, but I was just watching Marissa Roy on Instagram. She was doing Insta Live, and then I was watching Mariah Elizabeth here on YouTube, just to keep me company. I really enjoyed this project, and I really just want to say how grateful I am right now that I'm able to be staying at home during this time. And it's a difficult time for so many out there, and I know that a lot of us are looking for an outlet that we are able to get rid of anxiety or, cure boredom. And I would say if we are privileged enough right now to be in a situation where you are able to be bored at home, that you would look into a outlet that's creative. I find that is the best outlet for me to be able to stifle some of my anxiety and fear, that I'm able to pour it into something creative. So I started painting these little guys, and I tried to do most of them on camera, but as you can see, the lighting went out again, so I had to finish some of them off screen. So I started again bright and early with the details. I put some highlights in to separate the clouds, and at this point I was just winging it. It was taking a lot longer than I expected because I think I was just nervous to mess up and not like the finished product. But at this point I really didn't care, and I figured that I would be able to fix it if I made any mistakes. So I did Chimmy as my trial run, and I decided I didn't really like how he turned out. I didn't really like how harsh the navy was for the outline, so I went ahead and outlined everybody else in a shade darker than what their paint was, and then I will just fix Chimmy later. So here I was using a black Posca to go in for the facial expressions. However, when using the black Posca, if you go the wrong way, it will kind of like spray paint, and that's what happened when I was doing Koya's eye. So right here you can see that there was a little bit of a splatter there. I will go in and fix it later, but just be careful if you're using the Poscas. They do have a certain way that they are built to run, and if you go the opposite of that way, it may spray some paint. Alrighty, I'm pretty much finished at this point. I'm just adding some highlights and doing some touch-ups. I also added some stars and sparkles and some dots to the clouds off screen. There's not really much to it besides just lines and dots, so I didn't film that part. I didn't think it would be that interesting. And that concludes the speed paint. If you all enjoy, please give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Let me know who your bias is in BTS and BT21. I'd love to know. Please stay safe out there, be kind, and I love y'all. Bye!